So one of the main reasons to go to Preikestolen is to hike. The hike is popular and accessible for most people with a reasonable level of fitness. The trail is about 3.8 kilometers one way from the Preikestolen mountain lodge to the car park, which is the parking lot for us Americans. The hike is generally considered moderate, but can be strenuous due to its length and elevation gain. It typically takes about 2 to 3 hours to reach to the top. We got there at about 2. There are restrooms at the start and end of the trail and information boards along the way. The path is well marked. I didn't see any bathrooms along the trail, but yes, the bathrooms do exist at the beginning, and they're the same bathrooms at the end. I thought that's kind of funny. The best time of year to visit Pulpit Rock is June to August. The weather is generally the best for hiking, though it can be crowded. We were there in September. I felt it was a little bit crowded, but compared to June and August, that's not the case. There wasn't a lot of people there. Now they call these shoulder seasons, which are the front end and back end of the best times to go, and that's April and May on the front end during spring, and during autumn, September and October, which was the time we were there. And they can offer fewer crowds and beautiful scenery, especially as the leaves change, though the weather conditions can be unpredictable. I get that, and at the end of the day, we found we were there at a great time and didn't experience any bad weather. As far as safety, it's not technically it's not difficult. The cliff edge at Pulpit Rock can be dangerous. I can see that during a rain and followed by dropping temperatures where ice forms. Yeah, there will definitely be some slipping hazards there. And as far as there being a cultural significance to Pulpit Rock, there really isn't, other than its availability to be able to take in the scenery once you're there at the cliff face. And it's just, I can't say it enough, it's a beautiful hike from the parking lot to Pulpit Rock itself, the cliff. But once you're there, the trip is totally worth it. And while you're at it, take plenty of pictures. Be that person and ask somebody to take your picture for you, or hike up a tripod and be prepared to use it if you can't find anyone to do so. So, no matter what country I am in, I always take my feet off. I always take my shoes off to dip my feet in the water. I started it, I don't know where I started it. Yeah, California, because we were at the beach and something I always do, so here we go. I'm just going to keep my flip-flops on. Oh, wow. Stavanger is located on the southwest coast of Norway and is a city known for its rich history, vibrant culture, and significant economic importance due to its role in the oil industry. Since the discovery of oil in the North Sea in the late 1960s, Stavanger has been transformed into Norway's petroleum capital. It's home to numerous oil companies, service providers, and is a hub for innovation in offshore technology. The city hosts several institutions focused on petroleum technology, marine research, and environmental studies, making it a center for knowledge in these fields. Stavanger's cathedral, dating back to the 12th century. This is Norway's oldest cathedral still in use. Its architecture and history make it a significant cultural site. So the city hosts events like the Stavanger International Jazz Festival, and this is indicating a rich cultural scene. One of the things that I immediately noticed was how diverse Norway is compared to what I actually thought would be when I got here. And I'm not talking about generational diversities, but I actually did think I was going to be the only black person in most places, and this wasn't a concern, but I actually thought that was going to be the case. So basically, dining out might range from fine dining for a more local experience. You might want to visit the fish market for fresh fish or try some of the traditional Norwegian pastries at some of their bakeries. Dining out especially, I mean, my wife and I, we spend anywhere from $50 to $60 if we go to dinner. We were easily spending $125. And just to eat out at like we bought some gas station hot dogs at a Circle K, and yeah, that cost us $30. You know, that was for 2 hot dogs and 2 Coke Zeros and a bag of chips and a pastry. So the cost of living is often discussed as being high, and it really is, which includes housing. I think we found a house there. It was 600 square feet, going for close to $200,000. And this was in a really small town. It was one of the main villages there. Transportation, a lot of people do own cars, mostly electric. A bunch of, it was about 50-50 electric gas from what I saw. But when you're in the big cities, cycling and scooting around on the scooter were the most popular ways of getting around. But yeah, people walked on foot, and it seemed like they had a pretty functional public transportation infrastructure that was in place. Stavanger's community has a community-focused atmosphere. People might meet at like coffee houses, bars. There's a few places we passed by that were popping off pretty good. And so to say that they're partiers would be overstated. I would say that Norwegians will work all day. At night, close the doors, as you can see, as we're walking through this market area here, and go spend time with family and friends and just relax. And work is an afterthought. Work isn't their life. Outside of that, mostly everybody was really friendly, spoke English everywhere they went. Education is a huge emphasis. I will say that what's really cool is when we pass by schools, all the schools had some type of skate park integrated into their playgrounds. And it was really cool because you go out, you see the kids out playing, but then you see kids really playing in the skate park, and it was the most popular thing. We're enjoying our stay. We're enjoying the opportunities we've afforded and exploring the country thus far. This is only like 3 or 4 days into it, and we've had nothing but a good time. Thank you, Norway. And while you're at it, please smash that like button, subscribe, and there will be videos being posted that will be coming out soon. And we really do appreciate your support. Thank you.